Ublaloatak, Kanuik Pizzy. Today is Wednesday. What day? All day today. Let's be responsible. Always try, do our best. Cooperate with others. And let's treat everyone with respect, including ourselves. Well, it's already December 7th. Can you believe that? Time is moving along fast. Today we'll meet a new character in our downstairs brain. But first, let's remember our other characters. The alerter, the fearinator, the angrinator, and the boss, who doesn't really think very well, just listens to these guys and then reacts. Our new member of the crew is named Sobs. As you can see, he's a very sad character. When a bunch of information from your senses comes into Sobs, he feels overwhelmingly sad, and he can become a very big feeling in your brain. Let's take a look for a moment at how the boss is going to react to that. Okay, move over, Angrinator. So, we got the boss here, and we got Sobs feeling pretty upset. If you look at the boss's choices here, fight, flight, freeze, or flop, what do you think is going to happen? Turn and tell someone by you, which one do you think Mr. Boss is going to do? If you said flop, you're right. That's very likely. Let's look at a scenario. Okay, downstairs brain dudes are hanging out. Here we have regular old kid having a good day. Someone who's not very nice comes up, yells or belittles or calls them a name. Which of our downstairs brain characters do you think will get activated? If you guess Mr. Sobs, you are right on. He's going to be activated, and he will grow into a big feeling. So what do you think boss dude? Going to look at him and do what? You guessed it. He'll say, flop! And here we have a flop. It's a pretty bad feeling, isn't it? Have you ever experienced anything like this? Something happens, and you're filled with a wave of sadness, and you want to just give up and stop and not try anymore? Well, Sir Meat's been teaching us some things we can do when we feel that way. Sometimes I feel that way too. We can do our vagus nerve exercise. Remember that from yesterday? Look, tip, count to 10, look, tip, count to 10, and put our big breaths in between. It actually does make you feel better. We can stretch. Try it with me. It actually does help. We can sit quietly and do our silent breathing. Those are all really good strategies. Tomorrow, we'll talk about a couple more. Today, my challenge to you is, if you experience a wave of sadness or discomfort, to try something on your own to see if you can calm down your sobs that's being activated in your downstairs brain. Get them to shrink down a little bit till you can decide what you want to do next. And now for all our awesome athletes out there, here's today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days till eligibility check. So let's look at the days in which you could stay after school to get work done. Today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I'm not sure here about the 15th because we'll have our Christmas program on the 15th, so things might be kind of busy. So it's time to check your grades. Remember, you're going to check your grades in Power School You might even be able to do some math to figure out how you can get a 2.0 GPA with no fails, check your attendance, see if you're at 80%, and see if you can calculate what you might need to do to get yourself up to being eligible in January. If you're afraid you won't be eligible and you want to play ball, join the team now. Get your practices in, learn all the plays, learn how to work together, get to know your coach so you can follow all of their directions. Because if you're not eligible in December, you could get eligible in January when only half the season is done. We want every athlete to play who's interested and to be a part of our awesome team with our wonderful coaches. So have a great Wednesday, everybody.